In an LLDS church, a young woman named Elise is chosen as a vessel in a sacred ritual. According to the church, her body can be used to carry the souls of the dead to heaven through proxy baptisms. One day, a devoted member of the church named Alma brings the name of one last woman to be baptized. But the moment that name is spoken, something goes terribly wrong. Instead of being saved, the spirit of this mysterious woman possesses Elise. 10 years later, Elise is living a completely different life. She has become an artist and now lives with her boyfriend Adam. The two appear happy together, and one day Adam visits Elise at her studio while she works on a new painting. He tries to compliment her work, but something about Elise feels distant and unsettled. Later that day, Elise walks into the garden outside their home and discovers the bones of a dead animal buried in the soil. As she stares at them, she suddenly falls into a strange trance. When Adam returns home later that evening, he finds Elise digging wildly across the entire yard. She seems completely unaware of what she's doing. Alarmed, Adam pulls her out of the trance. Elise wakes up confused and shocked, insisting that she was just in the garden moments ago. Because of incidents like this, Elise begins seeing a psychologist. During their sessions, it becomes clear that the ritual she experienced years ago left her deeply traumatized. She has forgotten large parts of her life inside the church. Even worse, whenever Elise enters these trance-like states, she later discovers she has done disturbing things without remembering them. One day, she tells the therapist about a horrifying incident. She once walked into her garage and noticed a terrible smell. When she investigated, she discovered the body of the neighbor's small dog. Somehow, during one of her memory lapses, she had killed it. Realizing that Elise becomes more violent each time she loses control, the psychologist suggests admitting her to a psychiatric facility. Elise refuses. Instead, the therapist proposes another idea. He believes Elise's forgotten memories from the church may be causing the problem. To confront her trauma, he suggests contacting spiritual healers from the same community where she grew up. Adam strongly disagrees with this idea. He doesn't trust the church or the people involved. But since the only other option is hospitalization, he reluctantly agrees to support Elise. That night, Adam hears strange noises coming from inside the house. When he investigates, he finds Elise in another trance, digging into the floor of their home as if searching for something buried. The next day, Adam decides to take Elise to meet the healers in the remote settlement of Havenington. Elise's close friend Gwen also joins them on the trip. On the way there, they pass several women who appear to have been in a car accident. Adam suggests stopping to help them, but Elise insists they don't have time. Something about her reaction feels unsettling. Meanwhile, we are introduced to Hiram, the son of Alma, the same woman who gave the name during the original ritual. Hiram believes they now have an opportunity to help Elise with the problem his family created. But Alma refuses, claiming that the evil spirit will not find help among them. Eventually, Elise and her friends arrive in Havenington and explore the old ritual site where the possession first happened. Adam discovers a locked door sealed with a heavy padlock. While searching the building, Elise explains to Gwen that the church used her body as a substitute vessel. Whenever someone died without being baptized, they would baptize Elise in their place so the soul could enter heaven. Elise remembers participating in these baptisms, but she cannot remember the faces of the people who were present. As she continues exploring, Elise finds an old photograph of herself and a girl named Clara. The discovery triggers a flashback revealing that the two girls were more than just friends. They had secretly been in a romantic relationship. Elise shows the photo to Adam and Gwen, but admits she barely remembers Clara at all. Soon after, the healers arrive, Hiram and his mother Alma. Hiram asks Elise if she remembers him, but she doesn't recognize him at all. They return to the ritual site, where Hiram explains that they will give Elise a sacred sacrament infused with hallucinogenic plants. The substance will allow her mind to enter a spiritual state where she can confront her buried memories. Adam and Elise both take the drink, and its effects begin almost immediately. Hiram instructs them not to resist the visions but to listen to them and communicate with the spirits. As Elise falls deeper into the hallucination, she begins remembering moments from her past with Clara. Clara warns her that someone is coming who will reveal the truth. Suddenly, Elise begins to suffer violently, as if something inside her is tearing her apart. Alma appears and performs a ritual to remove the spirit that possessed Elise all those years ago. For a brief moment, Elise sees the dark presence leaving her body. When the visions end, Alma tells her that she is finally healed. But privately, Alma confesses to her son that she has released the spirit into the world, and now it is free. The next morning, Elise feels happier than she has in years, as if a heavy weight has been lifted. Adam decides they should celebrate. During the conversation, Elise reveals she remembered more details about Clara, including that Clara was the bishop's daughter and that they were secretly in love. Adam becomes angry and jealous, accusing Elise of hiding things from him. Their argument grows tense, and Elise storms off into the forest. There, she remembers a hidden key buried near a rock marked with a strange snake symbol. When Adam later approaches to apologize, Elise suddenly throws herself at him and initiates intimacy. Meanwhile, Gwen sees someone enter the old ritual building. Curious, she follows them inside and discovers the snake symbol carved into the wall. Suddenly, the door slams shut behind her. As she lights a match to see in the darkness, a voice whispers behind her, "Do you feel Heavenly Father?" Gwen screams in terror. Elise rushes to help her, but when they escape, Gwen is completely shaken by what she saw. Outside, they notice branches decorated with dead animals and strange cloths hanging from the trees. Even worse, their car battery has died. Hiram later arrives and reveals the truth. Alma did remove the spirit from Elise, but now the spirit is free, and it will do whatever it pleases. Meanwhile, Alma prays and asks forgiveness for her sins. She then offers herself as a sacrifice so that her family has peace and the spirit doesn't do anything to them. Hiram returns to his house and cuts a photo of Elise, then he puts it in a necklace since she was the love of his life. After that, he realizes that his mother tried to take her own life but couldn't. He asks for help, and out of nowhere, a bucket with a dead rat appears. Meanwhile, Elise still doesn't want to leave. Hiram's family comes to help his mother, and when she feels better, she confesses that the witch they removed from Elise's body is claiming her host back. That witch is named LaRue. LaRue was part of their colony, and everyone believed she was a devout woman. But in reality, she was a witch who consumed the young women from the colony. One night, Hiram's great-great-grandfather, along with more people from the community, tried to stop her, but realized it was too late. But LaRue promised to take revenge on the church for what they did to her. When they performed Elise's baptism, it was Alma who gave them LaRue's name to shame her for kissing Clara, not knowing that the witch would take her body. And because of what she did to Elise, she wanted to take her own life. At that moment, the witch appears to take revenge. Night falls and they still haven't left because Elise wants to keep remembering, but she doesn't remember anything else. So they finally decide to leave. In the next scene, Adam starts arguing with Gwen, and when Elise approaches to listen, she realizes that he had been cheating on her with Gwen. He even planned to leave her once she had recovered. After hearing this, Elise runs into the forest and remembers Clara again. Hiram, upon discovering that the girl he likes is in love with another, he gets angry and tells his mother, and his mother tells Elise's parents. She confesses to her parents that the two love each other, but Clara betrayed her and told the colony that Elise forced her to do it. Because of that, they take Elise to an orphanage. In the next scene, the other two get tired of searching and return to the tent, where Adam gets furious because Elise discovered his cheating. At that moment, the witch appears and goes after Gwen in the tent. Scared, Gwen leaves and leaves Adam stranded there. Meanwhile, Elise finds the door that Adam had found earlier and uses the key to open it. When she goes down, she finds Clara, who asks her to dig. She does and finds Clara's bones. At that moment, Elise remembers that Clara apologized to her for what she did. Elise tells her that she doesn't hate her. Rather, she's grateful. Then, she grabs her by the neck and strangles her for revenge, then buries her in that place. Upon realizing what she did, the witch appears. Elise tells her that she remembers she was in her body all this time. And at that moment, the witch takes her host again. Gwen tries to get out of the forest, but on the way, she encounters the witch who has already taken Elise's body. She attacks her for revenge for what she did to her. Gwen tries to apologize, but that doesn't help much. Now, the next one she will take revenge on is Adam. At that moment, Hiram appears to help him, and we now see that might take revenge on them both, seeing as how they betrayed her. Hiram tries to apologize, but Elise doesn't accept apologies, so she grabs his head and drowns him in blood. The last one left is Adam, who says he loves her to save himself. But obviously, Elise no longer believes him. She ends his life and embraces her power for what she has done. 1 month later, just as LaRue infiltrated the church to consume young women, Elise does the same to continue this evil act, and the movie ends. And that's the horror movie Diabolic 2026. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Join the hive and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and share the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.